we have plenty of players within our system that we can use. So let's go on a bit of a trading spree here, all right? So goaltenders, Bernie Mac, off our team. Had a great time with us here, and I really don't want to trade him to Florida because we're going to have to face him, 6 times a year. Him and LaFontaine, we're probably going to face him in the year 10 playoffs, and they're going to sweep us 4 shutouts or something like that. But you know what? We can trade him to a team where he doesn't have to move his family, all right? Nice and close to home, all right? Still in the Eastern Conference, same division, all right? And you can go have fun in the sun still. So thank you, Bernie Mac, but it's time to move on. Now, I wanted this Ekblad guy. 5 years at 5.545. All right, so he's signed long-term. Yes, he's expensive, but he's a super stud of a defenseman. 24 years old, 92 overall, B minus, B minus. So he's still getting better. All right, he goes behind Hedman. Hedman and him don't play on the same line. It's you spread them out. All right, so every power play, penalty kill, 5-on-5, you always have Hedman and Ekblad out there pretty much. All right. So I want to get Ekblad. Now, is there anyone else on their team that I want to snatch up? Any young rookie prospects? 18, 19 now. They're not. I want a trade value that really pushes it like this, like Reinhardt and Ekblad. Now, Reinhardt, I'm not going to try and get 5.5 mil. No, thank you. All right. So I'm just going to go for Ekblad for Bernie Mac. All right. No more salary. No. My God, what's going on right now? Nothing else is going on. All right. So yeah, and they had the cap space to do it. Yep. All right. We're taking a bit of a cap hit with this as well because Ekblad is worth more than Bernie Mac, but that's why I'm going to be trading Bowen and such so we can get other players in here. All right. So Ekblad for Bernie Mac. Let's get some draft picks in this as well. All right. I want a lot of draft picks from you guys for Bernie Mac. All right. Give me 4 first-round picks. All right, from Florida and Ekblad for Bernie Mac. Will it go through? We may be able to massage this deal, all right? So if we're going to be able to massage it, I'll give you my second-round pick from this year. Will it work? No. I'll give you my 6th and 5th. Oh, wait, no, I can't trade away those next years, right, because they're not my picks. All right, so I won't give him the second. Give me your second instead of this first. Will it go through? No. Give me a third. Will it go through? No. All right, just the 3 first and Ekblad for Bernie Mac. Will it go through? Yes, it did. All right. Sweet. It seems like a sweet proposal on our end. So, on behalf of the Florida Panthers, I must accept. All right. So, there we go. We traded away Bernie Mac for 3 first-round picks in the next 3 years and Ekblad. All right. So, our draft picks are looking pretty good for the GM who's coming up after us. Hell yeah. We got plenty of picks in the next 3 years. And this year, upcoming. I mean, I won't be able to do the draft this year, remember, because this is the first year where it just ends after. But this year, the GM has, 5 first-round picks and a second-round pick. So I'm definitely leaving him in a perfect situation to rebuild whatever team he wants. Trade assets and draft picks, basically. All right? So there was one trade, and that was our one off-season trade, because now any trades that I make, they're just clean team trades. We're not making any trades to fill up any positions. We're just trading away for draft picks now. All right? Goaltenders. Now, Jacobson and Cotton, they're not worth anything. Subban and Daig, we've got to sign. We've got Subban signed for 3 years. We've got to sign Daig now. All right, defensemen. Now we've got to free up some more cap space. We got Hedman, Pody, Ekblad, Fensky, Bisson, and Webb. We're going to free up some cap space in trading Bowen. All right, anywhere else that we got to free up some cap space? Nilsson. We had to sign Harper. That was another big fish that we needed to trade away. Lemieux we're holding on to. Iliuk we're holding on to. Volpetti we're holding on to. Len Little holding on to. Hendry, we were holding on to. Harper, that was another guy we were trading away. I'm just going to put them on the list. Erickson, we signed long-term. We're going to hold on to. Ullman, hold on to all these guys. At Golden, we're holding on to. Nick Ritchie, holding on to, all right? And then the centers, we're holding on to all these guys because they get traded next year in the next GM. All right, these guys are all staying with us. And Jermaine, you're staying. All right, so when we trade these 2 guys, we're going to free up over $7 million, all right? So that's definitely going to free up enough cap space that we can sign, what's his name? Our goaltender, Daig. All right, so Bowen and Harper. So let's find some teams. We're just going to go for draft picks. Remember, I'm not going to go for any prospects here, all right? We'll spread them out. We'll send Bowen. I want to send him to the Western Conference. So hang on. Let me see. Phoenix. He can go to Phoenix, all right? So Phoenix, you're going to give me, for Bowen, you're going to give me 2 first-round picks. For Bowen, will it go through? I didn't get this far in this organization. Fine, give me a first and a second. Almost in the right ballpark. Fine, give me a first and 2 thirds. No. A first, a third, and a fourth. No. A first and a third. Still no for Bowen, really. Really? Give me 2/4 then and then a first for Bowen. They're getting a lot for this, but whatever, I'll just accept it. There you go. Give me 3/4 for Bowen. No, really. Whoa, I took off the first by accident. Don't want to do that. Hang on a sec. First for 2/4. One-way contracts. All right, screw you, Phoenix. You're too much. Bowen for 2/1 from San Jose. New. A first and a second. New. A first and a third. New. Okay, so the one-way contract is becoming a problem here. All right, so let me just solve this right now. Trade value, one-way contract, one-way contract, one-way contract. Give me somebody with one-way. There you go, Contos. All right, so Bowen, a first and a second for Contos. Will it go through? No. First and a third for Contos. Will it go through? No. Holy crap, first and a fourth. There you go. All right, so we got a first for Bowen. All right, I thought I'd get a little bit more, but we didn't. That's all right, though. We freed up the cap space that I wanted to. So we have our top six: Hedman, Pody, Ekblad, Fensky, Bisson, and Webb. And we've got all the other cap space freed up. Now we got to still trade away Subban, Kalus, Hacken, Abstrider, all these young guys, all right? So Subban, we're going to trade to St. Louis, all right? Just give me next year's first-round pick and this year's second for Subban. I could probably get a little bit more for that. A first and 2 seconds. New. All right. First and a second. New. A first and a third. New. First and a fourth. There you go. All right. So we got a first and a fourth for Subban there. Next. 0 years. Kalus. We've got to trade this guy. We'll send him to Vancouver. We'll give them another good defenseman from us. We'll get next year's draft pick from them. All right. And this year's second. Will it go through? New. So it looks like they won't accept first and seconds. First and thirds? No. First and a fourth? No. First and a fifth? No. How about just a first? Wow, they won't even accept just a first. All right, let's try to just get a first from somebody then for this guy. Kalus. All right, so we got a first from Kalus from Winnipeg. All right, so that's good to know. Damn, we have so many draft picks. Jesus Christ. All right, I got to skip on the 2021. Let's go for 2022 and 2023 now. We have enough in next year's draft. Defenseman. All right, we're still Hacken and Abstrider. So Hacken, I will trade you. I don't think I'll get a first for Hacken. Let's see. Oh, I did get a first for Hacken. All right, perfect. And then defenseman, Abstrider and Laxo, basically. So Abstrider and Laxo. I'll put them in a deal together. Let's find a team that can. Yep, Chicago can do it. So give me next year's first and the year after that's first. Will it go through? No. The year after that's second. Will it go through? No. Year after that's third. Will it go through? No. Fourth? No. Wow. First. Wow. Okay. Not Chicago then. Somebody else will accept that. Columbus. Give me your first for next year and your second for next year. Will it go through? No. Third? No. Fourth? No. Really? Wow. Okay. They won't even accept this. All right. So just give me a second and a third for these two guys. There you go. All right. Very nice. All right, so we've traded away all of our defensive prospects that we know we're not going to sign the guys with 0 years left. All right, so let's move to forwards now. Forwards with 0 years left. Let's see. Nilsson and Rahak, basically, are the only ones. All right, so first we'll get rid of Rahak. We'll send him to Detroit. There you go. I don't need that year's first. Give me a first and next year's second as well. Will it go through? Nope. Third, will it go through? There it is. All right, so Rahak for a first and a third. And last but not least, let us trade away Nielsen, the guy that we signed this year. Oh, no, we didn't sign. Tender qualifying offer. Right. All right, and let me just make sure that's everybody. Yes, it is. Nielsen. So we'll send Nielsen. I'm going to send him to the Western Conference for sure. It's in the Minnesota Wild. All right. I could probably give me 2 firsts for Nielsen. This guy's a stud of the future. And a second. Will it go through? Nope. All right. How about a third for next year? Nope. 2 firsts then. 2 firsts. No. That won't give me 2 firsts. All right. A first and 2 seconds. Oh. Oops, my bad. A first and 2 seconds. Will it go through? No, really. First and a second and a third for Nielsen. Really? Fourth? There you go. A first, a second, and a fourth for Nielsen, all right? So there you go, boys. We've shaped up our team. Look at all the draft picks we have. For this year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the first round. For next year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the first round for next year. And the year after that, 1, 2. All right, so we have a lot of first-round picks in the next 3 years for the next GM to come in and take over, all right? We've traded away pretty much all of our young prospects. Last but not least now, let's go into contracts, all right? And let's try to sign up the guys who we didn't sign or we tender qualifying offers to that we know we want. Bartek, we didn't trade him. He's got no trade value, so we won't even try to trade him. All right, and goalies, we're going to have to sign these guys. So we have $5 million to work with here. Perfect. So Dave, get on my team. He wants 2 years. Try to give him 4 years at $4.8 million. Because remember, we're in, I can't really lower the number too much because we're in free agency now. I'll go, you know what? I don't want to lower it at all. 4.8. You're worth it. You're worth it. 4 years at 4.8. All right. Cotton and Jacobson, we'll wait on you guys for now. All right. So let's simulate up. Let's see what happens with Daig here. Review, GM progress. What do we hit? Yeah, all right. We're pretty much full for everywhere, so that's good. All right, let's simulate. Let's see what Serge Daig's response is. All right, so Daig signed for another 4 years, so he's going to get his big contract when he's 26 years old, all right? May even take over for Malcolm Subban in 4 years. Same thing that Malcolm Subban did for Bernie Mac. Subban's got the next 3 years for sure on that contract, but then we're going to have to figure out if we can afford both of them in the third year. Well, I'm not going to have to. Bartek signed with us for a qualifying offer anyways, all right? We know there was nobody in free agency that we wanted. We traded away everyone that we wanted to. Bernie Mac was now gone. All right, we traded away Bowen. We traded away Harper. All of our young restricted free agents. We got a shitload of first-round picks from the next 3 years. In year 3, we only have, 2? But in year 2 for the next GM, he's going to have, 6? And this year, his first year coming in, he's got, 11. Jacobson re-signed, so that's good. Cotton, you can resign if you want to sign, buddy. I'm not going to force you to resign. I gave you the qualifying offer. All right, we'll have a backup. Don't worry, we'll have a backup. So yeah, I'm going to end this video. Let's just get up to the roster moves so you guys can see the lines, and then you guys can help me out with the line changes. All right. So we've gotten this far. Let's check out our roster moves. All right. Goaltender. So Subban's going to get every single start this year in the last year. Daig is going to get every start in the minor. So he still gets, he'll have more points getting every start in the minors than getting only 30 games played in the NHL, all right? He'll have 15 or something. So we're still going to give Daig the starting job in the AHL, and Subban gets 82 games in the NHL this year. Let's see what he can do with a full season compared to Bernie Mac. Let's see if we can win 60 wins with Subban starting 60 or 82 games, all right? Defenseman. Hedman, Ekblad, Fensky, Bisson, Webb, and Pody. There's our top 6, all right? So you guys can help me on how we should arrange them. Power play, penalty kill, all that good stuff. Right wingers, Lemieux, Iliuk, yep. Left wingers, Little, Harper, Stephen Harper. Didn't I trade Stephen Harper? How's he back on my team? Didn't I trade Harper away? I thought I traded Harper away. Didn't I trade Harper away with Bowen? I must have. Or did I not trade Harper away? I can't remember now. All right, boys, let me know. Did I actually trade Harper away? Did I not? I thought I did. All right, whatever. We'll put Harper down there. All right, Golden, you're coming up. Erickson, Ullman, Heatley. Boys, honestly, let me know about Harper. I thought I traded this guy away. $3.5 million still. Centers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kontos, we don't need you. And Stamkos, yeah, that's everybody, all right? So I'll go to best lines here. Best lines, all right? So I'll let you guys look at the lines. You guys can edit them and let me know. We got Stamkos. I'll put them the same as last year's just to see. Loftos, Stamkos, and Little on the first line. The Nuge, Granny Smith, and Sagan last year's second line. Remember, we got plenty of goals last year. All right. So actually, Stamkos was on the right. All right. Third line was going to be Nick Ritchie, Braden Shen, and Hendry. Right? Yeah. And then Elliott, Golden, and Lemieux on the fourth line. Yeah, because and Hendry's a really good defensive sniper now. So that third line is full of defensive players, all right? Offense, Ekblad and Hedman. I think I want to split these two guys up like Hedman and Ekblad and then put Fensky and Bisson or Pody and Webb beside Ekblad. All right, let me know. Power play, penalty kill, let me know about that, boys. And Subban's in the net. Norfolk, Daig's going to start. All right, everyone's going to be down here. It still says Harper's on my team. Hang on a sec. Let me go into the trade. Did I just trade away Bowen? I can't remember now. I really can't. That could have been somebody else that we trade away for another, what's it called, draft pick or whatever. I can still do it. I can trade him right now if I have to. I'll wait, though. I'll wait till the next video so you guys can see. Right wingers. Was he not a right winger? Stephen Harper. I still do have Harper. God damn. I haven't traded him. All right, boys. So you know what? Because I was going to do it, let me just do it right now. Because I was going to do it anyways, all right? Vancouver, you can have Harper. Actually, no, you don't have any first-round picks. St. Louis, can you have Harper? I already stole last year's. San Jose can have Harper. Give me your first from next year, your first for the year after that, and your second for this year. All right, for Harper. So we're doing the same thing with Harper. Just clean up. 2 firsts and a second. Will it go through? No. Okay, 2 firsts and a third. Will it go through? 2 firsts and a fourth? No. 2 firsts? No. Oh, it's a one-way contract they won't accept. Hang on. Let me just get another one-way guy coming back. One way. This guy. All right, Payne for 2 firsts. Will it go through? Yes, it did. All right, so we got 2 firsts for Harper. All right, I wanted to trade Harper. I said I would, so I'm just going to pretend like I was still in the off-season mode when I was just cleaning up everything, all right? So we traded Harper for another 2 first-round picks. So there you go, boys. I want to wrap this up. You guys know, you've seen the team. Help me out with the lines, all right? Comment away on the trades that I made. We have so many first-round picks now, but we don't have many prospects who are going to be restricted free agents. We have our team. So we've hit the rebuild button, all right? We have prospects ready to be drafted the next 3 years, but we don't have a lot of young prospects who are up and coming, all right? Everyone who's on our team is basically playing on our team, all right? Other than a few players here or there, all right? So let me know, boys, how are the trades, and do you think we'll finally get to 60 wins with Subban starting 82 games this year? Let me know, boys. Let me know.